Canal Shores is a community golf course, 82 acres.
It's a par 60.
Canal Shores is like a home to me.
6 holes in Wilmette and 12 holes in Evanston.
This golf course is one thing that kind of unites those two communities.
It's a low bar to entry, it's cheap.
I've been playing here since 1965.
People are having fun.
Canal Shores is definitely like an adult playground.
There's not a lot of rules per se.
Probably played here roughly 1,500 times.
It's kind of a free-for-all out here in the best way.
And it's my neighborhood course.
It's pretty exciting to be around here. You know, the course is gradually getting shut down to do this renovation.
Canal Shores currently is beginning to shut down some of the holes.
We are now embarked on a renovation on the course, which we are calling the Second Century Campaign.
The renovation should take about a year.
We found out from a study from the USGA that the course was in terrible condition.
A lot of suspense. Everyone kind of heard that they were going to do a renovation, and then little by little the plans got leaked.
When we realized we wanted to try to do this renovation plan, we obviously knew we needed an architect.
Canal Shores hired Todd Quitno.
Todd Quitno is not just an architect, he's a designer.
And he actually had come out and done some volunteer work to what we call the lumberjacks.
He's forced to think about public land in a way that most golf course architects aren't tasked with.
My name is Todd Quitno. I'm a golf course architect. I think compelling architecture is something that maybe you don't even pick up on the first time you play it. So my initial thoughts when I first stepped onto the Canal Shores property is that it felt a little bit suffocating to me. Wow, the scale of this course is a little bit off. It's super vertical. There's all these tall trees and homes and things that you're playing through, and it just felt tight. Part of my philosophy is to design with a simple elegance. Our primary goal is to make the course just wider and let it breathe a little bit. I want the golfer on the tee to feel like they have a chance. You take a lot of the clutter, tree clutter, and everything that just sort of has visual interference, and I want to simplify that. My biggest challenge here at Canal Shores is not to mess it up. We're basically starting at the north end of the golf course. We've done a little bit of rerouting. There's 2 holes that exist now. They are the 6th and the 7th holes, and we're going to change that into 3 golf holes. Number 1, we're trying to make the golf course play a little more inwardly.
It's going to allow people to have more visibility with the Baha'i Temple.
And then second, we're really celebrating this majestic temple in the background. 3rd hole, which is at the very north end of the property, will actually be a putting only hole.
You can putt off the tee, which is just fun.
So it'll be 70 yards of wild, kind of fun bumps and humps.
I think it's innovative, it's something new.
Might be the hardest hole on the course to par.
People are going to sort of be taken aback by it at first, like, what is this?
Amen Corner is already dubbed at Augusta. This is our own little Amen Corner.
This is such a unique course, and there's different features that you don't really see at any other course.
I think that my favorite part about the golf course is when you do walk from front to back, you get to see a lot of different areas.
It's actually a community park.
You can walk right here from the golf course, just following the golf course up and back.
You'll see people walking dogs, and there's another art installation going in on the 11th hole.
This is one of the old tees, and we'll end up just putting it right here.
So a red old English phone booth is, what a great metaphor for this place.
The phone booth will be placed on an old tee box. It'll be on hole 11.
We're going to take something that its purpose has been used up.
Golfers will see it as they approach the tee box on their left.
We're going to change what it means, and we're going to put it somewhere else.
It allows people to be able to go and talk to a lost loved one. So it's sort of a meditative space.
We're very excited about the idea of putting the phone booth on the course.
Glad that art is considered part of the ecology plan.
It's ready-made art.
It's a great way to have people, think and start conversations of what's happening here.
And I think that stuff's important.
I think it's going to get some nice use.
So I think if we're framing like where Canal Shores is in its journey, not an intermission, but a refresher.
There's a bit of both sides as far as what's going on here as a positive or negative.
Certain things I do not like about the renovation.
The next year, I'm not really going to be able to play here because of the renovation.
It is shortening the course, and you're effectively getting a little less golf.
Well, it definitely disappoints me that I won't be able to come out to this course for maybe like a year or so.
We're really only losing a few months of actual golf time.
Happy, sad.
So it's bittersweet.
I love the original design,
It's another opportunity for us to all learn from golf.
but I'm excited to see where they're going to go with it.
Things we love, they slowly regress and they slowly fade away, and hopefully they bring new opportunities.
Golf has this reputation as being private country club.
Golf is changing as a game.
Canal Shores wants to be the opposite of that.
I think Canal Shores is pretty self-reflective and it understands what it has here.
I don't think there's any other course in the United States is the same as Canal Shores.
You've got trains coming through.
A lot of different golf courses can look at what's going on here
You got kayakers and boat people down there,
and adopt some similar techniques.
dog people over there.
My ultimate hope for Canal Shores would be that I don't need to drive an hour and a half up to Canal Shores.
It's a great example of how you can take a little bit and get a lot.
See you in a year, Canal Shores. Because other golf courses have looked at it and said that's the model.
Canal Shores is a funky place.